What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome here to maybe a new mini-series on the channel. And I asked you guys on my community tab the other day, and I asked you guys if you'd want to see me do a kind of a mini-series where we do an 82-0 challenge with every NBA team, and we see which team we can win the most games with. So can we go 82-0 with one team or multiple teams? So if you want to see me do this with every team and try to win 82 games with every team before the 2019-20 season starts back up again, drop a like on this video so I know you guys want to see this. So yeah, the team I chose today was a team I haven't rebuilt in a minute, and that was the Boston Celtics. We're going to do 3 off seasons, so this one will be the first. The Raptors beat the Blazers in the NBA Finals. So the Celtics, they don't have like a crazy amount of draft picks, but they do have a good young team that I think we could win. Like, I want to try to win 80 plus games with every team. And the Grizzlies in the sim did not make the playoffs. Okay, they the 12th pick, so I think it's top 8 protected. So we probably don't want it to move up in the draft because then we won't be able to get it, but who knows? And it stays at 13. So we have picks 13, 29, and we have 26 in this draft. That is our pick, and then 29 from Milwaukee. So we're good on coaching. Jimmy Young, we could actually maybe fire just because we can get somebody with better ratings. So we'll do that. We'll pick up Trent Peterson, and then we'll pick up Michael Williams as our assistant GM. So we get a new assistant GM, trainer, and assistant coach. All right, so NBA draft time. Now, in order to go 82-0, I have something in mind, and that is like try to get Anthony Davis or Giannis. But I mean, if we wanted to get Anthony Davis, we'd have to trade away Kemba Walker. So, but Giannis, we would have to trade away Kemba, but that means we can like, and Jason Tatum will be restricted free agent, but we can finesse our way around that. So I kind of want to have a max free agency spot or slot to possibly get Kawhi or Giannis in 2021. So I don't know if I'm going to make any trades right now. Maybe I'll move on from, some of these guys down here, like Grant Poirier and 29. Like, the Wizards are usually not good in 2022, so I'm going to see if they accept this. So, wow, they actually won't do Grant. What about Grant in a second? Wow, what about Grant in 29 for your 2022 first? Okay, never mind. Washington doesn't want to give up that. But you know who usually gives up 2022 first? The Hawks. And they'll give up the Thunder pick, hopefully, for Grant Williams. And then can we maybe steal... They won't give me, like, another first as well, right? Yeah, actually... We could do the Milwaukee first, a second for Atlanta's 2022 first. That might be okay. Dwayne Dedmon and a 2022 first from OKC. Yeah, let's do that trade. Okay, so that's a pretty good pickup there. We're getting future assets. Now, I do want to move on from Dwayne Dedmon. Wait, the Spurs got the first overall pick? Weren't they at like 14? Holy crap. But I want to see if we can move up to 14 here with Dwayne Dedmon, Vincent Poirier, and pick 26, not pick 13. And would the Pelicans do that? They would want... Oh, God. We're not doing any extra assets in here. Besides, I'll give you... I mean, do I have any other players you would rather have? I'll give you Robert Williams instead of Vincent Poirier. Would you do this? Wow. Okay. And if I gave you Vincent Poirier, would you do this? Okay, never mind. All right, Dedmon and Robert Williams for pick, I think this is 12 with the Kings, and they would want that Atlanta pick. Yeah, no shot. I'll give you pick 26 in there, and they agree to that. So now we have 2 picks here in the lottery, 12 and 13. I'll show you guys the rookie signings with who I draft. So we drafted pretty much our backup backcourt for the foreseeable future in Tyrese Haliburton with the 12th pick and Nico Mannion with the 13th pick. So Gordon Hayward is going to opt in, but I don't plan on bringing him back next year. See, I would have liked to have traded him for a pick on draft night, but obviously we had to wait for his option. So, I mean, we could see if we can get Anthony Davis. Actually, I was going to look to trade Gordon Hayward anyway, and we're not going to be able to go after Anthony Davis regardless. So, that's thrown out the window, that idea. So, I'm going to try to trade for him for a guy that I could probably move on draft night next year. It doesn't have to be a guy that's going to be on... I mean, Oladipo, I can't trade him on draft night next year. I don't know if Detroit would give me their first-round pick next year for Gordon Hayward, but let's see if they do. And they agree to that. So let's hope that Detroit is bad, because if Detroit is bad, we could have a top 5 pick in the draft, and we could still be good next year. I'm hoping to win 60-plus games next year. Now, if we look at our roster, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Langford could be in the G League next year. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to sign like a power forward. So, you know, we can afford Marcus Morris. Let's give him a 3-year deal. Bring him back here, and then we could always trade him on draft night next year. So we are going to renounce our rights on everybody besides Taco Fall. Okay, yeah, we can keep Taco Fall. Cool. So we get Marcus Morris, and then I'm going to go out and try to sign somebody else with like whatever exception we have. Maybe Malik Beasley, who's only 23. So let's give him a 2-year deal. And does he accept that? He does. All right, so yeah, we're not going to go for 82 wins next year. We're just going to go for around 56, 60, and then make some major moves next offseason where we might trade Kemba Walker, Maybe we'll entertain the idea of Brown, and then obviously Tatum. We're going to try to get another max guy. And then we're going to have to give Tatum the max. So, yeah, here's the team going in next year. We brought back Marcus Morris. I'm pretty sure Romeo Langford will be in the G League next year. So, we do have 3 training camps here. So, I'm going to send Tyrese Halliburton and Nico Mannion to untapped potential. And then I think I'm going to we'll send Jaylen Brown to perimeter shooting. All right, guys, so here's the rotation. Kemba, Brown, Tatum, Morris, Tice. And then off the bench, Smart, Beasley, Halliburton, Mannion. And then we are going to send Romeo Langford to the G League for the 2021 season. And our system proficiency is 3-star defense. Yeah, well, actually, we'll go to 4-star balance. We'll probably be balanced throughout the video. And then our preseason power ranking is 6th, according to NBA.com. Let's see if we could win near 60 games this year. Let's hopefully achieve that. So we ended the first season with a 50-32 record. So yeah, not anything crazy, and we still need to win 32 more games to reach the 82-0 goal. We made the playoffs as a 15. I knew we weren't going to be crazy good this year, but if we do check out the standings, look at this. The Detroit Pistons were the worst team in the NBA. So we're going to get the 5th pick in the draft, which is pretty nice for Gordon Hayward. I will definitely take that. And a pretty good draft. So player stats, Jason Tatum, 23.5 points, 8.5 rebounds, about assist and a half, but was 52, 43, 88 splits. Yeah, he was amazing for us. Kemba Walker was really good as well, but I think I'm going to look to trade him. Yeah, we might look to trade him just so we can add somebody else to this team. Maybe like a Giannis. So we'll see. So Jaylen Brown, 17.6.5 rebounds. I don't know if I would look to move Jaylen. I don't know if I would. Morris will probably trade on draft night. Mannion, Beasley, and then there's Halliburton, Tice, Smart, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Where's Romeo Langford at these days? He's up to a 77. Cool. Could trade him as well. So, can we beat Atlanta in round 1? And we are up 2-0, and we lose in 7. All right, did Atlanta add anyone? They added Anthony Edwards, Marcus Chris, Dwight Howard. Okay. We do have their 2022 first-round pick, and we have OKC's as well. The Milwaukee Bucks win it all, and I'm guessing Finals MVP is Giannis. So, let's hope that he doesn't stay in Milwaukee, and he'll be a free agent. Just kidding. Signed a 4-year extension with Milwaukee. That sucks. So, I said we're going to have the 5th pick in the draft because pretty much always when you have the number 1 pick, you drop to 5. I don't know what to say. It always happens. And then we have our pick at 22. So, we're going to get a new CFO in Jordan Malone. So, let's go here to the NBA draft and look to possibly trade up. I would love Evan Mobley on this team, actually. So, I mean, I should have got James Wiseman last year. So, if I could maybe get up to number 2... 5, 22, 24 in the second round. Do we have any players? I mean, like Marcus Morris. Could that actually get me number 1? If we ended up doing this for number 1. I don't know if the Bulls will accept this to go up to number 1. They probably won't. Yeah, I didn't expect them to. I mean, we could throw in Carson Edwards as well. And they agree to that. Okay, so we have the number 1 overall pick in the draft. We are going to look to draft Evan Mobley. Now, if we were to look to possibly trade away Kemba Walker, we might have to do this after team player options. What could we maybe get? Because we want to save some money on this trade. That is a big reason of why we're trading Kemba Walker. I mean, Brandon Ingram is cool and all. I would probably want a point guard. So maybe I'll try to work something out. Like De'Aaron Fox popped into my head, but he will be a restricted free agent. So we're going to... I mean, I don't think I can get Trae Young. So yeah, we're going to wait till after team player options. And do I want to move Malik Beasley at the moment? I mean, Marcus Smart might end up moving as well. I don't know what we could get for Marcus Smart and Malik Beasley, Clint Capella. I might wait till after team player options as well so we can get like a rookie on a pretty cheap deal. So yeah, we have the number 1 overall pick. I'm going to take Evan Mobley. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just got offered this trade. Oh, I've never traded for James Harden before. And I'm really tempted in doing this. We'd slide Jaylen, or we could even play James Harden as our point guard. Oh my god, do I do this trade? And then I don't need to go out and sign, like, hope to get Kawhi Leonard, and I probably wouldn't even get him. Oh, man, this is tempting. I want to see if we can maybe work around with it. So, like, would I be able to trade Malik Beasley? I mean, like, what would they counteroffer? Because he is a free agent, and... Oh, my God, they countered. Oh, my God. The OKC picked the Atlanta pick. A trade exception, and I'd get Eric Gordon. I'm a little bit stingy, but can we do this without the OKC pick? They would want my 2022, my 2024. Yeah, I'd rather trade those. Oh my god! We just traded the number 1 overall pick in the draft for James Harden. This is crazy! Oh, and we got to keep Kemba Walker and Jaylen Brown. Alright, so we are going to be without a good center. Pretty much, that is kind of our weak spot. I mean, next year, yeah, because we're going to have Jason Tatum as our power forward. Wow, so Tatum, Taco Fall will get the qualifying offers. Oh my god. So, yeah, we could have went after Kawhi Leonard, but who knows? Wow, he might go to the Pistons. Of course he will. Holy crap, man. So, this is the team. I mean, we could trade Marcus Smart for a center. I don't know what we can get. We really need that OKC pick to be good next year. But yeah, what I might do is sign somebody else with like a mid-level exception here, like a Lou Will, and then package that with Marcus Smart to get a pretty good center, maybe like a Clint Capella. So yeah, let's sign Tim Hardaway Jr. We will bring back Daniel Tice as well, and then I do plan on bringing back, obviously, Tatum. So, yeah, we get Hardaway, we get Tice. I'm going to match whatever Tatum gets. So, Tatum was going to take a deal from the Clippers, so maybe they aren't bringing back Kawhi, but you know what? I'll take that. Wow, I can't believe we just traded for James Harden, and Kawhi went to the Knicks. Okay, so if we are going to look to possibly trade Tim Hardaway Jr. Oh, I forgot we have Eric Gordon as well. Oh, crap. What about Eric Gordon and Tim Hardaway Jr.? Could we get, like, a center? Mitchell Robinson. I mean, I don't really need to save money at this point. We're already kind of in cap hell. Whiteside, it's pretty good in this, but could we pick up Clint Capella? Because Capella is usually pretty easy to trade for, so can we do, I'll give you Eric Gordon for Clint Capella. They accept this, okay. And I'll throw in 1 second-round pick, 2 second-round picks. This might be where Romeo Langford comes in handy. Yeah, so we'll do Gordon and Langford. Would you give me, like, a first as well? Yeah, so we end up making that trade. So how many guys do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy crap. 8, 9, 10. All right, so going into the 2022 NBA season, our highest rated player is James Harden, who will be a free agent next year, but he'll probably opt in. I would hope he would. Jason Tatum, we'll have Kemba Walker, who we might look to trade next year. Does he have a player option as well? He does. We'll see if he opts into it. He is 31 years old. And then we have Jaylen Brown, Clint Capella, Marcus Smart, Daniel Tice, Hardaway Jr., Nico Mannion, and Tyrese Halliburton. We will have a 10-man rotation. We are going to send, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we'll send James Harden to perimeter defense. We will send Jason Tatum to perimeter shooting. And then we will send Clint Capella to big man defense. So hopefully this team right here is like a 70-win team. All right, guys, so this is the rotation. Walker, Harden, Brown, Tatum, Capella. We will have a 5-man bench. Next year, it'll probably be a 4-man, though. I also wanted to switch Jaylen Brown's position to a small forward, and he does go up. Okay, cool. I don't know if I will change anyone else's position at the moment. And then system proficiency is now 4.5 stars. All right, that's kind of crazy. Our preseason power ranking is number 2 according to NBA.com. Let's see if we can win 65 plus, maybe 70 games this year. There we go. At the end of the 2021-2022 season, we go 68-14. We are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, and I'm pretty dumb. I forgot to go to contract extensions before the deadline and see if we can maybe bring back Kemba Walker, James Harden, and then able to move maybe like Kemba on draft night. So that kind of sucks. We also have 4 90s, and if I move Capella, we'll have 5. We also have OKC's first round pick, and I see that they did not make the playoffs. Tell me they were bad. And OKC was the second worst team in the Western Conference. I believe they'll have the 5th pick going into the lottery, or 6th pick. So that's pretty nice player stats. Harden and Tatum were our leading scorers, followed by Kemba, Brown, and Capella. And then you have Manny and Smart, Halliburton, Hardaway, and Daniel Tice off the bench. So let's see if we can pick up a championship in today's video. That would be kind of cool. We are 12-0. We just went 16-2 in these playoffs. James Harden is your finals MVP. 26 points, 7.5 assists, 55-50 splits. I also said that I'm going to actually put a season limit on these, but I don't think I'm actually going to do that. So we're definitely going to go through this offseason. And if we have a disappointing next year, next year's regular season record is disappointing, we will do another year. But if we can get towards 80 wins, then that'll probably be the last season. So we have the 6th pick according to the lottery odds here from OKC. Can we get number 1? And we go to 2. All right, pretty sweet stuff there. You know I'm going to try to get up to number 1 to get Emoni Bates. Do we have any other picks? I don't think so. Rockets have our pick at 30. We're going to keep mainly our staff here. We'll pick up Mason Miller to be our head scout. So if I offered pick 2, pick 30, and then I will give you Tim Hardaway Jr. Could that get me to number 1? Chicago, we made a trade with them last year. Will they do this year? And they do not. I will also throw in this 2023 Hawks pick. And now we are going to be drafting Emoni Bates. All right, so we draft Emoni Bates here. So team player options, Harden and Walker opt in, which is pretty cool. I guess we could look for a trade here to possibly upgrade. Like, Harden we're going to keep, but Walker, I mean, I would want to trade him for a point guard. Ben Simmons. Oh, that would be kind of a nice swap right there. Walker for Simmons. Maybe if I could pull that off, we will do it. We are getting some great offers here like the Aaron Fox, but, I mean, next year's our last year. Russ? Oh, man. Okay, we could get Russ, and I would be kind of open to that. Devin Booker. D'Lo. Okay. If I got Russell Westbrook, wow, some of these trades we are going to make in this video I have never done before. So I wouldn't want to give up Halliburton. What about a Walker for Russ swap? Yeah, because Russ will get us more assists and more rebounds, and we really don't need scoring from our point guard since we have Tatum, Brown, and James Harden. So will they accept this? And they do. So we pick up Russell Westbrook. So we now have the old Rockets backcourt here in Boston. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we move, let's say, Tyrese Halliburton and Daniel Theis for a better center, like backup center? Or we could try to do Halliburton and Capella for a better starting center, but I don't know if we'll be able to find anything. Yeah. You know what? We're going to do this trade. We're going to be trading Tyrese Halliburton, Daniel Theis, and Clint Capella for Andre Drummond, unless we can get something else here. Steven Adams, yeah, but, I mean, Clint Capella's already... Wait, yeah, Clint Capella's an 88. I don't know if it's really worth going out and getting Andre Drummond. Alright, so qualifying offers, Taco Fall. We will give him the qualifying offer. Moratorium, we shouldn't have any free agents yet. It's just Taco Fall, so... Alright, we really don't have an exception here. We could sign Tyreke Evans for like 3.07 mil. So what I'm going to try to do here is trade Tyreke Evans, one of probably Halliburton and Daniel Theis, seeing if I can get a better backup center. So I would offer Theis, Halliburton, and Tyreke Evans. And yeah, we are going to be picking up Jarrett Allen here to be our backup center for the final season. So here is the team. Point guard, Russell Westbrook, Nico Mannion. Shooting guard, Harden and Smart. Small forward, Tatum and Brown and Bates. So Bates will be the sixth man. Brown starting small forward. Tatum starting power forward. And then we'll have Capella and Allen at the center positions. So at player progression, we will have... Okay, so we could end up with a lot of 90s. So 3, 6. We could end up with 6 at the end of this. I'm just hoping this team can win 76 plus games next year. We're going to send Russell Westbrook to perimeter shooting. We're going to send, I think, Nico Mannion to untapped potential. And we'll send like Amani Bates to perimeter shooting. So here's the rotation. Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Clint Capella. That is the starting 5 with a bench of Amani Bates, Marcus Smart, Jarrett Allen, and Nico Mannion. System proficiency is 4.5 stars. That would have been crazy if it was 5. I don't know if, yeah, Bates doesn't get me to 5, and neither does Jarrett Allen. And our preseason power king, CourtNBA.com, is number 1. Let's hope that we could break the NBA regular season win record this year and win near 80 games. Oh, baby. All right, we were so close. So close. We ended the season with an 80-2 record. We were 2 wins away from completing the 82-0 challenge. That is insane. So we were 54-0. Yeah, 54-0 to start things off. We lost by 5 to Indiana. That game hurt. And then we ended up losing by 17 to Chicago, which doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is. But yeah, we went 80-2. I think that's a great start to this mini-series if we are going to do this series. And yeah, here were the stats if you want to see them. There's Tatum, Harden, Bates, Westbrook, Brown, Capella, Mannion, Allen, and Smart. I do want to see, can this team go 16-0 in the playoffs? Round 1, we sweep Washington. And we're taking on the Knicks, who have Schroeder, Jalen Green, Kawhi. Oh, yeah, we're not sweeping them. I don't know. That team looks really good. Yeah, they beat us. Okay, so we're not going to go 16-0 in the playoffs. We end up going 16-2, so the second straight year we do that. Russ gets Finals MVP. All right, so if you mess with the positions, we end up with, I believe, 690 overalls. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, 7. Okay, so we got 790 overalls. Smart at 8, and then Mannion at 9. Just our core players. I think throughout one of these, I'm going to try to get like 990 overalls. I think it's possible. I think it is. So yeah, that is going to be it for me. 80-2. So that is the record to beat now. The Celtics have the highest one. We'll see if we can end up going 81-1 or 82-0 with another team down the line. But yeah, drop a thumbs up if you guys want to see this as a series, and I could just do almost every team hopefully before the season starts. Or it starts back up, but you know what? We want the season to start back up pretty soon. So it's okay if I can't complete all 30. I also uploaded before the final episode of the Supersonics mini-series in the 2000 franchise on my second channel. You should check that out. And yeah, that is going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.